What's up, Alex? This is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, the role model, but you already knew that. And from one role model to another, you're definitely a role model. You're not quite the caliber that I am. I'm sorry, we can't all be like Dr. Britt Baker, but you are really, really, really up at the top near me. Not super close to me, but you're kind of up there. And I just hope that you really, really are proud of yourself for your hard work, because 10 years, that's an awesome accomplishment. Again, congratulations.
Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, just Alyx. Let me first apologize for coming up here a lot later than usual. We just had a huge storm pass by us here in Houston, Texas. It was 75 miles per hour winds. I wasn't going to risk it. I was not going to risk it. I let the storm pass and then said I'll just show up late and just do the broadcast where I know I'll have good internet, I'll have no interruptions, and the quality will be good. I'm very much aware I'm coming up here at a time where people are going to bed, they're going to sleep, they got work in the morning. I appreciate those. I'm gonna sneeze, really? No, sorry. I appreciate those who still check me out after the fact, and those who decided to stick around and watch me live. But if you're watching this after the fact, I apologize. Seriously, it was one of those things where I can't control the weather, and I wasn't going to risk having yet another terrible broadcast. Last week's SmackDown's live was absolute shit because of the internet connection. Internet was just bad. But ever since then, it's been good, so I don't... AT&T, man, who knows? But, we here. We are here to talk about Dynamite very quickly. Not going to spend the entire broadcast talking about it. Although I will say it was a great show. Very chaotic. Almost madhouse, in a sense. Just a lot of insane action and things being thrown your way. Lots of information. Things just kind of coming at you all at once. Very fun. Wasn't bored. The show sped by really, really fast because there was so much information being tossed at you. They had to build more matches for Forbidden Door, but also build matches for Collision, and then build matches for next week, for Rampage even. Jesus Christ. And then we had to worry about the Owen Hart tournament. There was a lot happening. And I can understand if you missed even a hint of it. But don't worry. That's why I'm here. I am here to go over all of it. Even the stuff that I know you missed. I won't be talking about Rampage. Although I saw that MJF will be... Well, not even just MJF. Adam Cole and MJF will be on Rampage. Interesting. And I also saw that Swerve, whose house... Swerve Strickland is taking on Hiroshi Tanahashi this Saturday. Which is like, wait a minute, huh? That was one of those things where it was one of those things where they announced it and then just ran past it. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, no. Swerve Strickland versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Are you kidding me? What? You know, just... Pew! Like, but yeah, it was a lot of information coming tonight. But it was needed because they have a lot to promote. And it was also nice seeing CM Punk on Dynamite. I didn't think he was going to show up. I was assuming that Collision was his show and Dynamite is the Elite show. Well, Toni just said, nope. Punk is also on Dynamite as well as Collision. And I thought it was kind of hilarious that the one show that Punk showed up on, the Elite was not on. I guess that kind of goes to show you who takes priority. Oops. I'm joking around. Listen, I have no idea what's going to need to happen to resolve this high school drama between CM Punk and the Elite. Whatever litigation or laws or whoever's suing who, whatever needs to happen to get through all this mumbo jumbo, please get done with it quickly. Cause I'm sorry, this is getting stupid now. This is getting stupid that these two groups, CM Punk, Ace Steel, and the Elite, they just can't make it work. Maybe they want to make it work, they're just not allowed to make it work. But regardless, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. Not tonight, because we're going to talk about something very fun. And that is Forbidden Door. Once we get past Dynamite and we do talk about the Owen Hart tournament, we'll talk about the upcoming pay-per-view this Sunday. AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling presents Forbidden Door 2. I'm also seeing the card right now. We might get one more match added, because I noticed there are no tag team championship match. Whether it's the trios titles or the tag team titles. No tag team championship match announced. Interesting. So I do expect them to add one more match. They also had to announce the partner for Sting and Darby Allin, which I'm going to assume is... well, I don't know. See, I do expect Tetsuya Naito to be on this year's Forbidden Door. So he's either teaming with Sting and Darby Allin, or if they do Andrade Rush versus the House of Black, I expect that third partner to be Tetsuya Naito. So either one works. I do expect Tetsuya Naito to be on this year's Forbidden Door because he was not on last year's. And that would be a very nice surprise. Oh, that would be so damn cool. Tetsuya Naito on Forbidden Door. But yeah, man, looking at the card, I'm not gonna lie, man. This might be pay-per-view of the year. And I'm not just saying that because, oh, you're the AEW fan and you hate WWE. Accurate, but still. Even if I wasn't biased, in a sense, I would still be saying this is the pay-per-view of the year. Because, first off, Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. Bryan Danielson versus Kazuchika Okada. Those two matches alone, pay-per-view of the year. Pay-per-view of the year. Those two matches alone is worth the $50. I feel like I'm cheating AEW. But not paying more for those two matches. Not saying that I don't appreciate it. Thank you. Don't make us pay more. But yeah, like, those two matches alone, that's worth the price of admission by itself. The rest of the matches are just add-ons. And the rest of the matches are freaking awesome. Some of these matches I'm looking at, okay, so I guess we're completely trying to break the record for awesome matches here. There's a few of them we're gonna have a long conversation about. Namely that CM Punk match. So CM Punk is taking on Satoshi Kojima. Let's just say that wasn't his original opponent. We'll talk about it. Some of you already know, but we'll talk about it. We have a 5-on-5 involving the Elite and BCC, bringing in Tomohiro Ishii and Shota Umino. That's Jon Moxley's apprentice. They just announced a fatal 4-way for the AEW International Championship. We have a women's championship match on the card. And I believe the other 4 you already know about. The Sanada versus Jungle Boy match. You know about MJF and Hiroshi Tanahashi. And then, of course, Danielson, Okada, Omega, Ospreay. And I still expect one more match to be announced. Because we have no tag team championship match on here. So that is going to change. But other than that, man, look. It's going to be a great weekend for AEW. We got Collision on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we got Forbidden Door. So I will be up here live to review both. I told you. I'm going to review the first 3 episodes of Collision. Following that, I will be doing uploads for Collision. Because Saturdays are my time. That's my time. My time. It's my time! 1, 2, this on? I'm just saying, man. That theme song, I still go back and listen to that Triple H theme song. That is iconic. Not saying I don't love, it's all about the game and how you play it. Both of them are iconic. Especially the bow down to the king. Boom, boom, boom. Both, all three of them are amazing. But that My Time theme, oh, so good. It's a banger, bruh. All right. I'm wasting your time. Let's get to it. Let's talk about AEW. Let's pay these bills. Let's do the sponsorship. Let's do the shout outs and get right to the show. So if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join that membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, hot topic, or review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to donate after the fact, but you can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alex Central. Give me a follow on Instagram. Give me a follow on Spotify. Give me a follow on Cameo, and give me a follow on TikTok. For I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexisworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Get you an old school The Last Man t-shirt. Get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt, but most importantly, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie. America, the remix t-shirt made by Itch, J Knox, and Firestar Hart. All of this down below in the description box. And today's sponsor is Surfshark. If you're ever surfing the web and you have to be looking over to your left and then looking over to your right for malware attacks and people who can steal your identity, you need you a VPN. And the best VPN in the world today is Surfshark. I can get you 3 months for free when it comes to Surfshark, and 85% off your first purchase. Houseway, I'm glad you asked. Let's get a quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll get to some shout out. Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. When you're doing business on the web, having a VPN is almost essential, and many agree there's no better service than Surfshark. Let me tell you why. Surfshark provides you 24/7 protection from hackers, data leaks, malware, and even allows you free access to movie streaming services in different countries. I personally appreciate Surfshark's ability to block all malware websites and scan all downloads for potential viruses. You just never know what could impact your online experience, and navigating has become a lot more safer because of this service. So today, if you visit the link surfshark.deals/justalex and use the promo code JustAlex, you not only get 83% off your monthly payments, but you'll get an extra 3 months for free. This is a massive deal that many of you should take up while it's here. So don't wait, feel safe, get protected by Surfshark today. It's my time! Yo, that theme song went hard. God, that Triple H theme is awesome. Thank you all so much for joining me. As you guys file in, please show some love to the moderators. Ultra Shot 97, Firestar Hart, Elias Ademi, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl. Of course, Khalil does everything, and Big MGM, who help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you from trolls. And you know your boy is growing every single day, one day at a time, so you already know them trolls gonna be coming in. But they can't stay. They gotta get the F out, because they're not gonna ruin your experience because of the moderators. They are the saviors, the white knights of Alex's World. By the way, since I got you guys here, please be sure to hit that like button. Because the more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. Just to give you guys an idea, my channel, the viewership as of lately has tripled. So, on average, I used to do, this is like going to last year, on average, I would do maybe 100K a month. And some of you going, oh my God, really? That's a lot. Yeah. And you know what? That's good. But I've been doing 100K a month for a while now. As of lately, and I'm not shitting you, I've been doing somewhere between 250 to 300. You want to know why that's a thing? You want to know why? Do you want to know why? It's because of you. Because of you lovely bastards liking the video. Because by you liking the video, it's pushing my videos out to more people. See, guys, what you don't understand is that your contributions to the channel, you being here, you liking the video, you watching me, that actually is more beneficial to me than anything else. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to see things my way. You can listen to this broadcast and disagree with every single goddamn thing. But as long as you like the video, you watch me, and you interact, man, we appreciate it. And by we, I mean my moderators and the fans that stay tuned. So, yes, guys, please continue to like the video. And let's go ahead and get to these shout-outs here. Super chats are on. Get your super chats in. I'm also very, very much aware that I'm not only up here late, but I'm also live with other broadcasters. So, pretty much everyone else that's watching this is probably watching it after the fact. But thank you guys for watching anyways. We got Higurashi, YouTube member Higurashi. Dylan Danger, good to have you here, Dylan. Kashii? That's that right? Kashii. K-A-S-I-I. Kashii. Well, Mr. Kashihi Alexander, thank you so much for being here. Rolando Cibio, Project Santi, King of Heckle Mundo. Matthew Anktia, where have you been, Matthew? Mr. Matthew says Dynamite was amazing. It was amazing. I agree. Paid Enthusiast, the Cerebral Assassin, whose theme song should be My Time, by the way. You're welcome, Christopher Carter. Monaco 42, Darcy Chatham. I also see, is it Pororisu? I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. But the P-Nerd, I'm gonna call you P-Nerd, says, did not expect Kojima to have a match with CM Punk, to be honest, but can't wait for it. We'll talk about that in a second, because that wasn't the original choice. There's a reason for that. John Bill II, Jay Jenkins, good to have you, Jay. JJ, did I actually give you a tagline? Mr. J? Mr. J Jenkins. Mr. J Jenkins. Let me play with it. Mr. J. Because I like it. Danny310 or Danny310. Let's do a couple more. Joe Arredondo. Welcome back. Pikachu Black. Lauren Biggs, who says the moderators are the MVPs. You already know. B None. Love that name. Regina Boy 09. And last but not least, let's give it to Pikachu Black. Alright, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, if I don't say your name, it ain't because I hate you. And I'm pretty sure you guys have waited long enough. Because this is late. Although we're live, this is late. And you want to get to the review, so I'm not going to hold you. Get your super chats in. Get your donations in. Let's not waste any time. Let's knock out Dynamite really, really quickly. Because, God, there was a lot that happened on this show. It is really hard to recap every single detail. But if you watched it, like me, I guarantee you fell in love. Because it was an amazing episode. An absolute banger of a show. Because it was so chaotic and so much came at you. Like, they opened up with the Guns and the Hardys loving the Guns' new entrance. They did it when they had their match against FTR for the tag team titles, and they came out to many men. Many men. Many, 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 many men. So good. 50 cent. 50 cent. 50 cent. 50 cent. I don't know why I couldn't say that before. But yeah, like, that's such an awesome entrance. Hardy Boys look good. Jeff Hardy didn't botch this time around. I love that he tried to do that run-up, whispered her in during the pre-show, and then he fell on his ass. And they didn't even hide from it. They're just like, yeah, he botched it. He botched it. But this time, he didn't even run up. He just climbed. Bop, 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 and then hit the whisper in the wind. Hey, it looked good. Jeff looked good in there. No real issues here. This was a good match that got tainted by Bullet Club Gold. That being Juice Robinson and everyone's favorite Switchblade Jay White. Now, they've been teasing the Guns joining with the Blackpool Combat Club, and I think they're going to make that official this week, or they've already made it official. But the Guns do defeat the Hardys, and the Hardys apparently have been written off TV because AEW for the next, 2 weeks or so, they're going to be in Canada, and Jeff Hardy can't go to Canada because, you already know. He's been arrested, DUIs. It is what it is. But it's good that they wrote him off and gave the Guns some heat, because guess what? They didn't use that heat to take out Ricky Starks, who ran out, and then use that heat to take out FTR, who ran out, only to set it up. For, look in my eyes, what do you see? The gift of personality. CM Punk got a massive pop. It is Chicago, so of course. Ran out there, and then made it official that this Saturday it will be FTR, CM Punk, and Ricky Starks taking on the Bullet Club Gold? Or is it Bullet Club Gold and the Guns? I'm assuming it's the Bullet Club Gold. Until otherwise, quite frankly. So yeah, just a lot of things coming your way this week. I really want to talk about Kenta right now. Nah, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for the predictions. Let's get to the show. They did a Jeff Jarrett and Mark Briscoe concession stand brawl, which was basically go crazy, balls to the walls, falls count. I won't say falls count anywhere, but just like a street fight where they went all backstage and they beat the ever-loving piss out of each other. You had interferences from, my goodness, everybody. Karen Jarrett, to Jay Lethal, to Sanjay Dutt, to Satnam Singh, to the Lucha Bros, Cedro Miedo, Christopher Daniels, the best friends. It just went fucking nuts. It was chaos, and it was awesome. It was awesome, because at least everyone involved was connected to Jay Briscoe and Jeff Jarrett and all of them. And the best thing about it is Jeff Jarrett lost. So Mark Briscoe ended up beating Jeff Jarrett. I miss Jay Briscoe. Rest in peace, man. And that's supposed to be the end of Jeff Jarrett, I think, on the main roster. That's supposed to end his run. Because he said if he lost, he's not going to show up ever again. So, bye. Bye-bye, bitch. Bye-bye, bitch. If that's the case. And then, hide the wives, hide the kids. We got the Blackpool Combat Club. Featuring who I'm hoping to be new members, Don Callis and Konosuke Takeshita. Man. This is such a great crew. Don Callis, Konosuke Takeshita. Why I keep saying Takeshita. John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Willow Yuta, Claudio Castagnoli. My goodness. That's a stable. That's a faction. Oh, that's so goddamn sexy. All of them in that room. The women are throwing their panties at these men right now, and they're all married. So Renee Young and Brie Bella about to whip all their asses. So is who is Willow Yuta married to? Claudio's married to not Sarah Del Rey. It's she's a trainer. Forget about it. they're all taken. How about that? And all the women that they're taken by can whip some ass. But yeah, they basically announced that they're going to do a 5-on-5 match at Forbidden Door. Blackpool Combat Club is bringing in Shota Umino because Bryan Danielson's not going to be able to wrestle in that match because he's wrestling Okada. And for the Elite, they're bringing in Eddie Kingston, and then, as we find out later, Tomohiro Ishii. So that's going to be a crazy match. Everything's balls to the walls. Especially this next match. Action Andretti, AR Fox, and Darius Martin versus Les Sex Gods and Minoru Suzuki. This was the best kind of car crash match you can ask for. This is the turn your brain off type of match and just watch. Star of the match was Kaze ni Nare. Minoru Suzuki was the star of the match, as you know, because he's amazing. Don't piss off Murder Grandpa. Okay? Yeah, fucking awesome match. I loved every single second of it. Just seeing them sell for Suzuki. That is so goddamn cool. Les Sex Gods, though, end up winning with a lion tamer from Chris Jericho. He busted that thing out. And then afterwards, he calls out Sting, the Stinger, and Darby Allin, and he challenged them to a 6-man match this Sunday. Who will be their third opponent? We'll have to find out. I have my prediction. We'll talk about that in a second. After that, I believe they did something backstage with RJ City and Tony Schiavone where they announced what's called a blind tag team tournament. A blind eliminator tag team tournament. And this is so cool because there was a concept very similar to this back in the old school days of WCW. The name escapes me. But it was a tournament where random wrestlers would be selected and they would have to team together. And then the winners of that tournament get to compete for the tag team titles. And see, that's a concept. Something about, not the Super Bowl, but, the something bowl. Someone tell me in the live chat. I know it's like something bowl. But, that's a concept where I am perfectly fine with them bringing in random tag teams. Because it's supposed to be random. That's the premise. When you set the premise up as, alright, this is supposed to be random teams coming together, some of them will work, some of them might not work. Okay, then I'm expecting random tag teams. And I think that's cool. Was it the Pro Bowl? The Pro Bowl. Let me look it up. See, now I gotta look it up. But I'm happy we're bringing this back. Because I believe it's, I think it actually is called the Pro Bowl. Did I say it right? Battle Bowl. The Battle Bowl. Thank you. Not the Pro Bowl. That's NFL. It's called the Battle Bowl. There it is. Oh, man, that's so cool. So, I love that they're bringing this back. And already, we have our first team. Adam Cole came out to challenge MJF to a rematch. These two have amazing chemistry. And then we find out from Tony Schiavone, by the way, shut up, Schiavone! We find out that the first team is Adam Cole, baby, and MJF. Oh, I love it. A strange bedfellow storyline, right? That's what they call tag teams in wrestling that don't work. But then they have to make it work. I think the first one that I was privy to was Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. Now, there's been numerous ones. Actually, no, I take that back. The first one actually was The Rock and Mankind. The Rock and Sock Connection. That's one of the most iconic. The Rock and Sock Connection. And then, of course, the Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit Strange Bedfellows tag team. Like, the odd pairing teams that when you put them together, you're like, why? But then they work. Cesaro and Sheamus is another one. My favorite, of course, has to be Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit. That was such a fun team. Although I love Rock and Sock. So they're doing it again with Adam Cole and MJF, and already I love it. Oh, this is going to be so good. It's such a great way to get them to All In or All Out, probably both. I am expecting Adam Cole to beat MJF for that title. I'm calling it now. Now, that's not to say MJF can't win it back before the end of the year, but MJF is not Roman Reigns. Okay? He doesn't have to hold the belt the entire year. He can lose the belt and then win it back. You can lose the belt at All In and then win it back at All Out. What's wrong with that? You know, there's nothing wrong with putting someone else over. But yeah, I feel like personally that this is the time for Adam Cole to be a world champion. He doesn't have to be a long-term champ. He could be a short-term champ. But yeah, I feel like this could work. Someone said Booker T and Goldust. Oh, that was such a good one. That's a good one. Oh, that's perfect. Booker T and Goldust. Matt Hardy and MVP. You get it. Yeah, we've seen it before, and it worked. We also had a freaking tag match between Red Death, Daniel Garcia, and Zack Sabre Jr. taking on Katsuyori, Shibata, and Orange Cassidy. Very fun match. Went to a controversial finish where Orange Cassidy accidentally punched Shibata in the face and allowed Daniel Garcia and Zack Sabre Jr. to get the victory. And as a result, we now have a fatal four-way for the AEW International Championship at the show. A lot's happening, as you can tell, because it's all coming at you. Because they're promoting a tournament on Dynamite next week called the Blind Tournament. They're also promoting Forbidden Door, because during that segment with MJF, he accepted Hiroshi Tanahashi's challenge. They're also promoting another tournament. I know, the Owen Hart tournament. A lot's happening. It's just coming at you. And then they're also promoting Rampage. It's like, goddamn, a lot's happening right now. I can't keep it up. Chris Statlander defended her championship against Taya Valkyrie. The match was awesome. Because Taya Valkyrie and Chris Statlander don't play. They beat the piss out of each other. Loved it. Chris retained. Love Chris Stat. I love. Am I gonna sneeze? No, I'm not. I loved Chris Statlander. Love. And will keep loving Chris Statlander. This woman is perfect. She is the very definition of a champion. You look at her, you go, God damn. And that's a champ right there. Although, there was a side of me during the match, I was like, what if they give the belt to Taya? Just to say they did. I'd be fine with that too. I love me some Taya Valkyrie. If you don't love you some Taya Valkyrie, what the hell's wrong with you? That woman. Fine! And then the ending segment was Eddie Kingston coming out announcing that Tomohiro Ishii is going to be in the team of the Elite. He confronts Jon Moxley. They get a quick, nothing really like crazy, but quick face off where Eddie's like, say it. Say it to my face. Say it, John. John's like, every time. Every fucking time. And then the BCC come out. They attack everybody. Bryan Danielson calls out Kazuchika Okada. He's like, he ain't here. He ain't gonna show up. And then the crowd erupted on that coin drop. So huge. Such a huge pop for Kazuchika Okada. So good. Such a fun show. But a lot happened. So, I can understand that some of y'all forgot some things. Matter of fact, I might have forgotten something. Let me be sure. Darby Allin, CM Punk, No Elite. Yeah, No Elite. Yeah, the Elite were on the show, but they were on the show on a pre-tape. Because apparently, like I said at the beginning, you can't have them all on one show now. So, like, if CM Punk appears on Dynamite, I guess the Elite had to appear on Collision. I don't know. That's weird. But before we get to the actual prediction show, let's talk about the Owen Hart tournament. So, I'm going to pull up both brackets for the women's and men's Owen Hart tournament. Starting off with the women's bracket. So, it's a 8-person tournament. 8 women, 8 men. We got Dr. Britt Baker, a D, taking on Ramp Soho, Destination and New. The finals of last year's tournament is now the quarterfinals. And I am expecting that Ruby will get her win back this time around. I don't see Britt Baker going on to the finals. She doesn't need it. She already won last year. Don't need her winning again. Now Sky Blue taking on Anna Jay. I do see Sky Blue going on to the finals. That one's an easy one. Who should win? I don't know. But I do know who should be in the finals. Because you look over to the right side, you got Nyla Rose, Willow Nightingale, Billy Starks, and of course, Athena. Now, Athena and Billy Starks will be, I think, on the pre-show? Because honestly, that's a good match to do on the show, but I guess the pre-show. And then I'm assuming Athena, baby, will be going to the finals on her side. So I'm looking at Athena and Sky Blue for the finals. I'm gonna go with Sky Blue. I would love for Athena to win. And if you go, here's the thing. Last year you had 2 heels win. That would be Adam Cole and Britt Baker. Although they weren't technically heels because the fans love them, but heels. This year, you need 1 babyface to win. So, if we're going to have a babyface win on the men's side, go with Athena. If you want a heel to win on the men's side, go with Sky Blue. I'm going to pick Sky Blue. I think Sky Blue is going to come out the winner of this year's tournament because they're going all in with her. And she's so goddamn good. So yeah, Sky Blue for the women. As for the men, now we get interesting. Now check this out. Let's start with CM Punk and Satoshi Kojima, which is actually a match for Forbidden Door. I think it's safe to say that CM Punk wins that one. But check this out. If CM Punk wins that match, and the guy that I predict to win next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, Samoa Joe. By the way, Samoa Joe and Roderick Strong. Ooh! Ooh! Give it to me, Tony! God damn! Yeah, that's a good ass match. I'm sorry. That's good as fuck. Samoa Joe and Roderick Strong. Oh, that's gonna be a good match. So you do that match. Guess what? You get CM Punk and Samoa Joe. And I am predicting Samoa Joe to beat Roderick Strong. Wow. You're gonna get CM Punk and Samoa Joe. Who wins that match? Who wins the first one? Joe does. Nope, CM Punk doesn't get the win. Not this time around. Punk does not get the win. Sorry. Joe continues to make him his bitch. And Joe goes on to the finals. Now here comes the big question. So, on the right side, because I thought about this, we have Dustin Rhodes who's about to retire. He said he's going to have one last run. He's about to retire. So you have the Cinderella story. You have Ricky Starks, who's the odds-on favorite to win the entire thing. And you got Powerhouse Hobbs, who's the dark horse. Who wins this? On that side. Because quite frankly, as much as I love Samoa Joe, and honestly, I'd be fine with him winning it, the guy that's going to win it is on the right side. It's either Dustin Rhodes, Powerhouse Hobbs, or Ricky Starks. I'm going to go with Powerhouse Hobbs. I think he's probably the one they want to give it to. Like I said, if Sky Blue's going to win the, well, see, that doesn't make any sense, because if Samoa Joe's going to be in the finals, he's a heel. You want a babyface. Crap. Oh, so that eliminates Powerhouse Hobbs. So maybe they are going to do Ricky Starks and Samoa Joe. I don't see Dustin going to the finals. Okay, let me take that back. All right, I'm looking over my choices again. All right, so I guess if I have Sky Blue win the women's, I guess a heel has to win this one. Damn, I guess Samoa Joe is winning it. Yep, never mind. I think Ricky Starks will get close. I think Joe wins the Owen Hart tournament. I think he should have won last year, honestly. What I would have done, I would have had him win last year and then have him lose this year. But since he didn't win last year, he has to win this year. So, never mind. I was going to give it to Powerhouse Hobbs. Because Sky Blue is the baby face that I'm having win for the women. So, the heel has to win the men's. I'm giving it to Samoa Joe. Now, would I be against the idea of Ricky Starks winning it? Absolutely not. I would love for Ricky Starks to win. I think Ricky Starks could use it. That would be great. But, nah. I personally think, this is my opinion, I personally think that this should be Samoa Joe's year. So Samoa Joe wins, and then we can do Joe and CM Punk down the road again. Add more heat to the match. So, yeah, 2 heels starting things off. This year, we need a babyface to win. At least one. And that's what I would do. Now, we might not get any of that. They might just do 2 babyfaces again. 2 heels again. And then, I don't know, maybe they'll do 2 babyfaces. We'll find out. But that's what I would do. That's my prediction. So, who do you guys have winning the tournaments? Both men and the women. Let me know. All right. We here. We doing it. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is your AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling Forbidden Door 2 preview and predictions. As of right now, we have 8 matches. By the time we get to Sunday, we'll probably have 10. I don't care. The 2 matches that matter are there, so anything else is extra. So, we don't have these matches announced yet, but they are going to do Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Minoru Suzuki taking on Sting, Darby Allin, and then a mystery opponent. So, those of you just tuning in, I already talked about this in my intro. I said that the mystery opponent is either going to be Tetsuya Naito or Shingo. Shingo was basically teaming with Darby Allin and Sting last year. So, Darby Allin, Sting, and Shingo again would be pretty dope. To take on Minoru Suzuki, Sammy Guevara, and Chris Jericho. Wow. And then Tetsuya Naito, who I think should be at this year's Forbidden Door, will team with Andrade and Rouge to take on the House of Black for the Trios Tag Team titles. We have no tag team titles in the show. So one of them has to be defended. But yeah, it's either going to be Tetsuya Naito with Sting and Darby Allin, or he's going to be with Andrade. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, let's get to it. Let's talk about the announced matches. We already talked about CM Punk and Satoshi Kojima. The match is going to be awesome because it's CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima. It's going to be a great, awesome match to watch. But CM Punk is winning that match. And that will most likely go on first. Let him come in and get out the way. So there you go. There's that. I think the next match that we should talk about is this 5-on-5 BCC versus Elite featuring New Japan Pro Wrestling performers match. We got Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Shota Umino, and Kazuchika Okada. No, it's not. That's the main event. I wish he was in the Blackpool Callback Club. No, it's Konosuke Takeshita taking on the Elite, Young Bucks, Hangman Page, Eddie Kingston, and Tomohiro Ishii. So, there's so many things being built with this. I'm going to assume at some point in time after this match, we get the debut of Kota Ibushi. Because we've been teasing Kota Ibushi for the longest time. I think they're saving Kota for their eventual Blood and Guts match. Because they are going to do BCC versus the Elite Blood and Guts. They have to do that. I was thinking they were going to do Blood and Guts for the women. Probably not. And that sucks. But yeah, I do believe that we'll get to an eventual Blood and Guts match that will involve Kota Ibushi. It has to. That just makes the most sense. Especially if we do Konosuke Takeshita, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, Claudio, and Wheeler Yuta. Oh! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Give that to me. So that's going to be fun. In terms of who wins it, so if the BCC won at Double or Nothing, the Elite need to win here to make it 1-1, and then the final match will be the Blood and Guts War Games, but not really War Games match. So this is gonna be fun. Again, just like CM Punk and Satoshi Kojima, the matches before Okada, Danielson, Omega, Ospreay are just filler to me. They're gonna be great. They're gonna be fun, but I don't care. The matches I'm watching are the main events. Like I said before, they're going to be doing a fatal 4-way for the AEW International Championship. Orange Cassidy, Katsuyori Shibata. Man, it's so good to have Shibata back. Shibata, Daniel Garcia, and Zack Sabre Jr. Card crash. It's going to be crazy. Lots of action. Lots of submissions. I am expecting Orange Cassidy to, of course, retain. And then hopefully face Miro for that title. Women's Championship. Willow, Nightingale, and Toni Storm. Originally, I guarantee you it was supposed to be Mercedes Moné versus maybe Jamie Hayter. Or maybe it was always going to be Toni Storm. I don't care. Toni Storm or Jamie Hayter. But Mercedes was supposed to be in that match. But unfortunately, she got hurt. Not saying she can't show up or still make a debut. She just can't wrestle. So she still might be there. She just can't wrestle. And then we'll get Willow, Nightingale, and Toni Storm instead. So that match should be fun. I mean, it's a nice women's match to do. Makes sense. I just kind of feel like this is just one of those things where the match is fine. I can't help but think about what would have happened if Mercedes didn't get hurt. You get me? If she had never gotten hurt. Just something to think about. You know what I mean? All right, let me see here. Moving on to, I guess, after that, we get the Final Four, right? The big matches. IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Sanada, and Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Clearly, this is going to set up the heel turn. It should set up the heel turn for Jungle Boy Jack Perry because he failed to win the world title at Double or Nothing. Now he's going to fail to win the world title here at Forbidden Door because he's a failure. He's a failure. So Sanada will beat him, and then he'll go down the dark route and then beat up Hook and then join Christian and Luchasaurus, and then we get Dark Jurassic Express. The Dark Express. Or Dark Jurassic... Jurassic Dark? Jurassic Dark. Jurassic Dark. Play with it. I might end up liking it. It's not bad. Jurassic Dark. Like, not Jurassic Park, but Jurassic Dark. Sanada will retain. It'll be a great match. MJF versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. Come on. Hiroshi Tanahashi and MJF. Come on. That's going to be a great match. AEW World Championship. MJF is going to retain. Adam Cole's going to somehow get involved. So, again, these are all great matches. I'm not hating on it. I don't care how this thing turns out. I care about two matches. Let's talk about the first one. Yeah, and you know what? I have a graphic, because they that awesome. The first one is Kenny Omega versus Willard Ospreay. Will Ospreay. Arguably two of the best wrestlers in the world. Not even a hyperbole. It's true. These are two of the best wrestlers today. Doing a rematch of what I think is the match of the year from New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom. This is their second match. This is going to be perhaps... If this isn't a match of the year candidate, what are we doing here? This is easily going to be one of the best matches to happen on an American soil. And I'm paying money for it. That's not... I'm going to be paying $50 for it. I should be paying $60. Not saying that I don't appreciate the discount, Tony. Oh, this is going to be so good. Their first match was violent. All kinds of violence. So this next one, I'm expecting Will Ospreay to get his lick back. I do think Will Ospreay will beat Kenny and win back the U.S. Heavyweight Championship. And I think they'll do it again, one more time, at, well, we'll have to see. I still think we'll get Omega and the Bucks versus Punk and FTR eventually. I just have to wonder when. If we don't get it at All In, they'll do Ospreay and Kenny Omega one more time. Which, listen, I'm not going to say no to that match. Oh yeah, this is going to be a match of the year candidate. It's already marked down as a match of the year candidate before I even go into it, because you already know. So Ospreay, I guess, wins the championship back, and then we go from there. But then we get to the main event. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, then we get to the main event. Oh, man. This is the type of match where you hear two names and you go, now, give it to me. You got The Rock and Hulk Hogan. You got Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Hulk Hogan. Never happened, but you got Sting and The Undertaker. You say those matches, you go, yes. Yes. Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle. Oh! Those are the dream matches that you wish you could have. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get one. One this Sunday. And live in color. You can do what you want to do. Bryan Danielson versus one of the greatest wrestlers to ever do it, Kazuchika Okada. The GOAT versus the GOAT. This is going to hump. This is going to give many women babies. This is already breaking the scale. Its sheer magnitude, the fact that it exists, is already breaking the scale. I can see Dave Meltzer right fucking now about to give it 7, 8, 9, 10 stars. Fuck your rating system. If you don't think this is going to be a 5-star classic, you can get the fuck out. Oh, this match is going to be... I can't wait. I can't wait. I think this is going to be so goddamn good. I can't wait, man. I'm already thinking about the type of story they're going to tell. And let me just say this. This is the type of match. And you can sit here all day and just tell me who should go over and stuff. I don't even care. The winner... I don't even want to predict it. I don't. Because the winner of this match is the overall best wrestler. If I have to pick somebody, let me see. If I go through this, Punk's going to beat Satoshi. Some of these matches have multitude of, Sanada's going to beat Jungle Boy. MJF is going to beat Hiroshi Tanahashi. So then, 1 for AEW, 2 for New Japan Pro Wrestling. Wait, no. 1 for AEW. I think, right? Because CM Punk. No, 2. Because MJF beats Hiroshi Tanahashi. So 2 for AEW. And then Sanada beats Jungle Boy. Okay, so I guess Okada, right? I guess Okada wins it. I guess that's who has to win, right? I don't care. Okada, Bryan, I'm ready. American Dragon versus Rainmaker. Rain it on me. I'm ready. It's gonna be good. Not good, but good. Oh god, this is gonna be a fucking masterpiece. These two are gonna tear it up, and I can't wait. This is the match I'm looking forward to. This feels like WrestleMania. And then we're gonna do it in Toronto? Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait. So that's your card right now. As I said before, they're gonna add more matches on Saturday. Probably 2 more, and then we're gonna do the review this Sunday. So yes, be here Saturday and Sunday for my live reviews of Saturday Night Collision and then Sunday Forbidden Door. So that's gonna be fun. Other than that, y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, man. Let me go ahead and get the floor to the live chat. What y'all in here talking about? I think I also saw a super chat earlier. I did.
I got my ticket to the theater to Forbidden Door. It's first time in a while I've been able to get out because I've been recovering from gastric sleeve surgery, so I'm not missing it. How have you been?
Man, thank you for being here. Thank you for your donation. I've been good. I hope you enjoy your time out, man. That's going to be a good show to go to. Yeah, Toronto's going to be wild. That's going to be a great crowd. How many people here are going to the show? Like, real talk. If you have a ticket, let me know, because I want to know who's going. And if you are going, you should bring a Just Alyx sign. Alright, what y'all in here talking about? Dana Brooke. What are y'all talking about Dana Brooke for? Yes, I know people are upset that she got a negative reaction on NXT, but that's what happens when you're booked like a joke. When you tell the audience that you suck, and then you book them like that, and they are booked to suck, why should I take you seriously? Dana was booked to suck. So of course they don't take her seriously. Doesn't matter how good she is, you are booked to suck. So you suck. Automatic 5 stars for Okada and Danielson. And Omega and... Oh yeah, like... They're already getting an A+ for me just by existing. They're classics. JD was I believe it. JD was raving about Dynamite. Yeah, Dynamite was crazy. So much being thrown at you. You love to see it. This is the Suzuki incident. It didn't happen this time. Not this time. Takeshita. Yeah, I think Takeshita has a wife. He should. Odd pairings. I love these odd pairings you guys got in here. I forgot John Cena and Shawn Michaels were a tag team. They sure were. Oh, X-Pac and Kane. Oh, that worked so well. Eddie Guerrero and Batista, Al Snow and Steve Blackman. Vince McMahon really loved his odd pairings, didn't he? He really did. Toronto's gonna be crazy, man. Again, who's going? Who's gonna be there? Hassan is saying he wished he had a ticket, so I don't think he's going. Man, that sucks. Athena is also married. Okay. What? I appreciate her. Whoever she's married to is a lucky guy. The Elite need to take the... Yeah, the Elite will win on Sunday, and then we'll do one more match between the Elite and the BCC. Someone said they're gonna have Pizza Hut. Shit, I might have some pizza. Might get some wings and pizza. That's the consequence of WWE's lazy writing and booking poor data. That's what happens. The writing sucks. Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all for making me a part of your day. Alright, let me get out of here. You know where to find me. So here's the lineup. So tomorrow I'll be back up here to do a live Q&A, as I told you guys I would be doing. I'm just gonna come up here, and you guys can just ask me your questions. I might, like, post something on Facebook and YouTube. The reason why I'm doing a live Q&A is because I am sadly not gonna be available this Friday to do a SmackDown review. I'm gonna be using Friday as like my me day. Usually Saturday is a me day, and I would usually just do SmackDown and just do my me day on Saturday. Collision is way too hot. I think Collision is a lot more valuable right now than SmackDown, and I don't really see much happening for SmackDown, especially after what happened last week. So I can skip this week. So we're gonna go ahead and skip the Friday night review of SmackDown, give you a Q&A tomorrow, and then do Collision and then the pay-per-view afterwards. So Friday's gonna be my day off. That's why we're gonna be skipping SmackDown. I think you'll be okay. SmackDown, the writing's garbage any fucking way, so I think we'll be okay. We can miss 1 week. But yeah, I'm gonna skip SmackDown on Friday, but give you a Q&A tomorrow, and then so many more shows going forward. And then afterwards, next week, we're gonna be doing Money in the Bank. So I'll be doing Raw and SmackDown, and then Money in the Bank predictions. And then, of course, that Saturday is Money in the Bank. And then I'll be doing Collision right afterwards. So, man, it's going to be a lot. I have a lot coming for you. So please subscribe, like the video, and comment and share. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Do all the YouTube things. Like I said, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. And donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. I'll talk to you guys next time. And I'll catch you all right here in Alex's World. The place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Please take care of yourselves, because you just never know what could happen. And I will see you next time. This is Alex, just Alex signing out. Don't know how to get out of here, so I'm going to go ahead and leave now. So I'm out. Peace.